What's up, everybody? Welcome back, rico.t.toro. So I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about my tour of a couple barrios yesterday, and I'm also gonna drop you my new metaphor for the no longer used mangoes by some people. I have my own, and I'm also gonna give you a little negotiation tip for when purchasing papitas. So, anyways, let's roll with it. Thanks for subscribing, rico.t.toro, and shout out to King Smitty, because he suggested that I do a live, which I may do soon. He volunteered to be a mod because I explained to him that I can't really answer questions or read comments in real time because of the eye strain. So he volunteered for that. So shout out Big Smitty. So anyways, what I'll probably do is suggest that y'all send me an email with your questions, and then I'll do like 10 or 20 questions and do a live with those responses, and you can ask me just about anything. I'm pretty much an open book, nothing to hide. So they what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I promise you I won't talk for like 2 hours. I can't babble that long. Well, I probably can, but I don't like to hear myself talk more than like 20-30 minutes. So you don't got to worry about that with me. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for me, yeah, probably won't. I don't know if you'll ever see me go on for like 2 hours. And those that keep an audience that long, God bless them. So also shout out to you dads out there. Shout out to all the good, strong fathers on this Father's Day. Salute to you. Blessings to you and your families. So anyways, asked my moto yesterday. Said let's go to one of the barrios. Maranatha, Sosua Abajo, Charamicos. So he's from Maranatha, so we end up in Maranatha. And Maranatha reminded me a little bit of Charamicos. Felt like there's a lot of people out. Streets pretty wide, pretty well paved. It's like its own little city. So we stopped and got a bottle, mixed a little drink, stayed at Comado just a minute. They didn't really want us hanging out there just because of the police, and it's technically not open like that for on-site drinking. So we didn't stay long. We rolled over to Sosua Abajo, where we just did kind of a drive-through. And Sosua Abajo, even though it's right next to Maranatha, it's much different from my first impression. So it's much more, it's sort of Campo-ish, narrow, windy streets, not real well paved, but nevertheless seemed like a pretty chill barrio. So then we head over to Charamicos and finish our drinks basically, and it was kind of like a block party out there. Just a lot of people, chilling, drinking, having a good time. And my thing is I'm trying to become more familiar with these barrios, and I like the idea of maybe a random chance meeting with a chick kind of in her natural element, just running errands or whatever. Not when she's all dolled up for the disco, or not the fake extra makeup and filtered Instagram, Facebook pictures, but just when she's in her raw, natural state. That's, some of them might, scare me to death, to see them that way. But, if you got a nice natural beauty diamond in the rough and you see her in that environment, you might have a star. So that's kind of the idea from that. I didn't have none of those chance meetings, but that's the idea. So, and also, for many years, I didn't really realize there were all these small barrios and little towns between like Sosua and Puerto Plata. I thought there was just Sosua, La Union, where the airport is, and Puerto Plata. So now I'm like, other than Charamicos, and I'm like, okay, that's Sosua Abajo, Maranatha, Los Castillos, and I'm probably saying some of these wrong, Congrejo, Montellano. So there's a lot of uncharted territory for me still. So, you know, I'm kind of trying to be out and about discovery. You know, the moto ride to Maranatha was the furthest distance I've ever been on a moto concho, and I don't really like going on the highway on a moto. And I probably to go that far or further, again, I probably want to take a car. You know, because every day I do realize that, you know, people die here and have accidents just doing routine stuff, and I try to be aware of that and also thankful and appreciative of my safety at the end of the day when I make it home. So that's that. So I'm going to stocks and bonds seems to be Mr. Flip Flop's new term for mangoes. Mine's going to be papitas, because that's my thing, which is or bag of chips. Papitas is like a Dominican way of saying potato chips. And as someone that likes junk food, potato chips are like my weakness. So I'm going to refer to mangoes as papitas. Whether that sticks or anybody else follows that, I don't really care. You know, I just need my own thing. You know, es mi vida, es mi vaina, esto lo que hay es mi cosa. You know, so papitas. So, little tip when ordering bag of chips or some papitas for the first time, when you're messaging the papita, say you set up a time to meet at 3 p.m. Well, this is what I do, and I'm no expert. I don't claim to be that, but this is what works for me. And usually only once or twice have they ever just not said "Está bien, sí, papi." They've came up with their own number, and I've either agreed or disagreed, you know, based on how close it was to mine. So normally when I'm ordering the papita, hola mama, what I would do, tú no me conoces, mami. No buscando para nadie ahora mismo, mami. Está tranquilo. Sí, estoy trabajando ahora mismo. Excuse me, y'all. We got a little situation here. Mami, no me siga. Suelta mi banda. So, sorry about that. Yeah, close to curfew. Wow, them little hounds came out or something, you know, had to deal with that. So yeah, back where I was, as I was talking about papitas, an undesirable one rolled up on me. So, you know, I'm out here, she looking like Radio Raheem, I guess, with the phone filming. Anyways, so 3 o'clock, you're expecting papitas. So 2:15, 2:30, message the papita. Say, I'm gonna give you this X amount for un rato, or for a while. You know, I don't really like them to be like 1 hour. I might just need 20 minutes sometimes. Some you don't want long. But I don't want to feel like I'm trapped in a box of 60 minutes. So, and I just like how that sounds better, a while. You know, like let's chill. Let's just, you know, make this a little bit normal if we can, a little bit human, you know, not so like, you know, business transactional kind of thing. So that's my little tip there. Like I say, I'm not an expert. That works well for me. Usually they respond, "Está bien," you know, en camino, I'm on the way, sounds good, and things go well. So yeah, so thanks for following along, thanks for subscribing, and hope you guys have a good Father's Day, and stay good. Peace.